Good afternoon, Mr. Reed. My name is Officer Ballard.
Oh, hey, man.
You're the one I've been emailing recently.
Yeah, all right.
Doing well. Give me a second. I'm gonna just read you something and then I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, all right?
Great.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights as I have explained them to you, are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Reed, do you know a Catherine Elizabeth Jensen who once resided at 4111 Fredericksburg Drive?
No, never heard that.
You don't recall who she is?
I have an ex-girlfriend named Catherine Elizabeth Lane from like 20 years ago. But that's the only, you said Catherine Elizabeth Jensen?
Jensen, yes, sir.
No, never heard that name before.
Okay. Do you know where you were on about, I understand it's been about 9 months ago, but on the night of June 15th, 2024?
I couldn't tell you that.
You couldn't tell me? All right. How long have you been in your wheelchair?
Since I was 18.
Since you were 18?
5 years.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your condition?
Gunshot. I was robbed.
You were robbed?
Murdered. Yeah.
When and where did this happen?
In 2000, over by the pen.
By where?
By the federal pen, like, Boulevard,
Okay.
Moreland.
So was that in Georgia?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Like 3 miles down the road.
So you were seen by who? What hospital?
Well, I got immediately taken to Grady.
To Grady.
And then I spent about a month and a half in Shepherd, by Piedmont Hospital, learning how to live in a wheelchair.
So, you said you were shot. Where were you shot?
Like physically?
Yeah.
Like right here?
In the back and
I was driving in my car and somebody shot at me through the window. And then,
went in, what, through your armpit?
yeah, I went all the way across my spine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause according to Ms. Jensen, on this date, you forcefully entered her home and attacked her. So.
Yeah, that's,
And you say you have no recollection of who she is?
I have absolutely no idea who that is. Yeah. Certainly haven't forced my way into anybody's house.
Because she was able to provide us with your exact information and a description of how you look.
I truly have no idea who that is. Like,
Okay.
said I forced my way into their house?
Yes, sir.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
I can't recall. She says you forcefully entered her home. So I don't know whether you kicked it down, stormed it through, whatever way. As long as you weren't invited, you were forcefully entering into the home, into the residence. So
I haven't been away from my house and like I said, I think when you and I were emailing, I mentioned I have like a toddler. I haven't been out of my house after I work from home. The only time I'm allowed to leave my house is with my wife and kid. So I have absolutely no idea what this is about.
So how did you get here today?
I mean, I drove. I mean, I'm on lunch, but I'm not not allowed to leave. I just, I work all day from home, and caring for a kid at the moment that 5 p.m. hits. So
Okay. So I don't know what all happened between you and Miss Jensen, because this was about 9 months ago, however long ago it was.
That's somebody that lives in Atlanta?
Lives in the city of College Park. So
I haven't been to College Park in I can't even tell. This is the first time I've been in College Park in like 20 years or something. I can't even.
Okay. Well, I understand you say you haven't been here, but unfortunately, you do have the warrant out for your arrest. So I'm gonna have to place you into custody, and I'm gonna take you downstairs. You're gonna be booked and entered, and you're gonna have to go to jail. So you're saying you haven't been here in X amount of years, and you say you've been in this wheelchair since you were 18. If you have proof of all of this information that can be verified, you say you went to Grady through your doctors or whatever the case may be, your chiropractor or whoever it is, that shows that you've been in that 18, that you've been in that wheelchair, then that would make it hard to prove that you forcibly entered that woman's home. So if you get those documents in order, you could bring those with you when you go to your first appearance, to your bond hearing or whatever the case may be, and we'll figure it out. But as of this moment, I will have to place you under arrest. Do you have any weapons, anything sharp on you, anything of that nature?
No. Can I pee and stuff?
You'll be able to pee. I'm gonna take you right downstairs. You're not even going anywhere.
I am. This is crazy to me. Like,
What kind of car do you have?
My Hyundai.
That gray Hyundai Sonata?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So, do me a favor, put your hands out. Unfortunately, it is. Put your hands out.
I can't. Is this a joke? My wife? Like.
You'll get a phone call when you get downstairs.
Name's Charles. Her name's Sarah.
Do me a favor, lift your hands up above your head, please.
I don't have muscle control.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not like.
Put it on the other side.
I
on the
literally
other side.
can't. I don't have muscle control. I'm not. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
Peggy's, help me out.
It looked like it's hard for me putting something like that shit crazy. If you would do I'll push your ass right up my shit. You got called full now. You got called full now.
That's fine.
Do you understand what's happening to me right now? I need a paramedic like immediately.
33 to radio, can I have a signal for to my location for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair? My bad, 24 to radio, can I have a signal for to my location? N35 lobby for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair.
Oh my god.
Ten four.
I told you that I don't have muscle control. Like how?
Hey, we can release him. No, he's pointing on the table.
He's not going to East Point, he's going to Fort.
Hey, Chevelle's been right there. He's about to go to jail. For some reason, they said he had a warrant for breaking into somebody's house last June. They said, yeah, he was coming up with, they said that it's already a warrant issued out for his arrest, and they're saying that they're about to take him to jail yesterday.
Did you tell her I'm laying on the ground?
Y'all on FaceTime. You about to report the county jail?
Click College Park.
Yeah, College Park, they probably want to see you for
Can I
He didn't come tomorrow. He didn't come.
I'm sorry?
can I have a lawyer?
Can you have a what?
A lawyer.
A lawyer?
A lawyer, an attorney?
Yes, you can. You can call an attorney. She can call one for you. But at this point, we're done with the questioning, so.
I'm sorry, what?
We're done with the questioning. I was not, that's what the attorney was in this for.
You are not what?
The attorney was for the questioning, and I'm done questioning you. You can have an attorney, but I have nothing else to ask you.
He was shot when he was 19. He just confirmed that too. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that he broke with somebody else. I would push this ass up.
We're talking about calling an attorney. They're like, Can somebody please help me off the ground? I'm paralyzed.
Well,
Can I get out of my wheelchair?
yeah, let's help him out.
Oh, I was waiting for the paramedics to come. They're right next door, so.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. This is what you need to go to Brady Hospital. Before you can come in, you should Brady Hospital. Get the proof.
Like, pick me up like a baby.
Get the proof. He's been in a wheelchair for the last 2 years. It's on your chest. To say, man, like this, broke into your house and beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But please don't let
No, we're not.
I can't do anything more.
Okay, we helping. Hold on.
You'll move my leg. It's my leg that's. You see that?
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, push it up. I'm gonna have to get behind it a little bit. Okay, so this is what we need to do first. What is the warrant for?
Falling down.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. What's the warrant for?
Ag assault.
broke into somebody's house.
Felony trespass, ag assault.
How long ago?
June 19th.
Of
June 19th, 15th, 9th, one of
how
those.
long you been paralyzed?
25 years.
Okay. Make a phone call to me. Hold on. Let's get him sitting up right.
I can't. I don't have any muscles.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna help slide you back some more.
Good.
What did I do?
Peggy's grab this arm.
What have I done?
It's just showing that you have a warrant, but we're gonna do our due diligence. Because if you're paralyzed, somebody must have made a mistake.
I thought
Okay. Hold on. Who is the original agency? We are. Who's the detective? You are. Okay. Give me a second. Let me give this to the fire department.
They wipe out but
I get my doctor on the phone.
hey, how you doing? Talk to me. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, so
The warrant. You been paralyzed how long?
I'm sorry?
You been paralyzed.
25 years. I'm 43. I got shot and murdered when I was 18.
You didn't get murdered because I'm talking to
I died on the table and I woke up with my heart on the table in Grady. They told me I died. That counts as murder. I don't have absolutely no idea. You heard everything I did. I don't know.
you ain't got no twin, but she describes you.
I take his spinal cord all day long.
Did she say you was in a wheelchair? Who's
He said he described me. She described me.
He said you could detect. He said that they made a report describes you to the T beside the wheelchair part.
I'm gonna let you know right now. He just walked the hell out of that wheelchair. I held him with the tip of my fingers, and he flopped down and fell on the floor. But basically, on What day was this? I still remember the call. On June 15th last year, I got a call about a lady from 4111 Fredericksburg Drive. And so basically she was like, and when I got to the house, the front door was kicked in, and I think she was like hiding by the garage or something. And she comes out and she's bleeding from her arm. Her neck is bruised up and everything. She's like, my ex-boyfriend who we broke up 2 days ago just entered my home and attacked me. And then after that, I asked her, hey, you know, have y'all lived together? Yeah, we used to live together at this address. Do you have any of his information? He gave me his name, spelled it out, gave me a description, told me what he looked like, ran it through NCIC, it matched. And then I was like, is this him? She was like, yes, that's him. Gentleman right there, issued a warrant. So now he's saying, man, I ain't been here in like X amount of years.
Wife said he got shot at 19. He's been paralyzed since then. He's due some backdrop.
So I was like, man, I don't know if this is true or not, and I can't ascertain that right now.
So, might need to call the district attorney's office. Because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in. He didn't kick it in.
Well, she didn't say kicked in. She said, well, I can't recall if it was kicked in or if that's what she said, because all I remember I wrote was that forced entry was made. So if it was kicked in, and he has indeed been paralyzed since he was 19 years old, that would be kind of hard.
I mean, because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics. That what we see with his lower extremities ain't for play.
Okay.
That's legit. And if he was born in 82, that means he was shot in 2001, and he's been paralyzed since 19 years. I would suggest calling the district attorney's office, let them know what you got. And even though
Because now it's looking like she might have made a false report. So that's what I was looking like. I was like, I don't know. Because between now and June, that's what, 9 months? I was like, I don't know if something happened between those 9 months that might have put him in a wheelchair.
let's walk back here. I can tell you now, he's going out in Fulton County.
They're not going to take him.
Well, on an aggravated assault charge, they will take him, but
Damn.
it's don't mean to interrupt your lunch. I'm stepping in, helping out a little bit. They got a quadriplegic guy up there in
I just
handcuffs.
told him about that.
Oh, he already got the rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's phony wash.
Yeah, but how could he?
And I just want to put it out there. He flopped out the wheelchair. I was like, can you raise your hands? Because I'm trying to, pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it, but I got him by the tip of my fingers. And he just...
It's a ruse, man.
So-
It's an obvious attempt to not to go to jail. So
Yeah, but he is fucked up from the waist below.
That is pretty... After actually seeing him, I agree. But then again, like I said, I don't know what happened between 9 months ago from now, and I don't know how much muscle mass you lose from not using your legs. So I don't know if,
that's for the court to decide.
Yeah. Wife said he's been paralyzed for 19 years, so.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, just get ready to declare it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So I don't know, y'all better get the lawyers on standby, because I know damn well he's gonna make a whole issue out of this.
yeah. So we've got cameras out there now too.
And like I said, hopefully it sees that I was, when I tell you, sorry, my bad, LT, when I tell you I was barely touching him, and then I'm like, bro, he just flopped out this damn chair.
Okay.
So I'm like, and he's like, oh, I have no muscles, but you're holding yourself up by your arms. On top of that, how did you get from your car across the street to in here? That means you have some type of muscle mass to will yourself in here.
Yeah, you got that much.
So-
Yeah. All right, go ahead, buddy. I just want to make sure we can make it in the right direction.
240 radio, status on that signal 4? Okay. Disregard, I see you now. Why?
I don't know, I'm a paraplegic, so it's like I can't really tell like what's happened to me.
I got you.
You know?
Right.
So, if you need this information. So I just spoke to LT and Major. Unfortunately, I still have to take him because it's a felony warrant. Now, I don't know what's happening between you and this young lady, whatever you guys had. That's not,
Yeah, I understand that.
so if she made a false report, that's gonna be on her, obviously. Like I said, I explained, I noticed your condition, I see it, but I have to do my due diligence. It's a warrant out, I have to go ahead and take you in. So now that's gonna be up to you and the courts and your lawyers and her and
Do
that,
what? Like with
to establish your innocence until proven guilty. So at this point, she says you kicked down her door. It don't look like you could kick anything, no offense, at this point in time. So that's why I told you earlier, if you have documentation that you were shot at 19, that you've been to Grady, that you...
I do. I can provide it in 10 minutes from now.
So, give me
I
one
mean, I
second.
can just call my doctor, right? I mean, like,
I need paper.
I
If it
can
ain't
go
on paper,
get
it
it
don't
from
happen.
them. I mean, you can call the DMV and see that I've needed mechanical aids on my license for the past 25 years.
Yep.
You can call, we can drive to Grady right now.
Give me 1 second. Let me, actually,
Yeah.
give me 1
I
second.
can show you my handicap
Hold on,
placard that I got 15 years ago.
Give me 1 second. Let me go talk to my manager real quick. Why is this always shocking me? I'm so sorry, last thing. He's saying that he can prove with paper documentation that he's been in a wheelchair for that long.
Okay, but you can still punch somebody in the wheelchair, right? I mean, that doesn't mean that he didn't do what he was accused of, right?
The main thing, honestly and truly, is the forced entry part. Because that would be how he would have entered the home to do all of that.
Well, here's what you do. You call the complaint room and you say, look, he's here, he's in a wheelchair, this is what he was accused of, what do you want me to do?
The victim?
No, you call the complaint room, the DA's office,
Oh, okay.
and let him opine on whether or not you should rescind the warrant or let it stand.
I think I have that number. If not, I believe I have someone who can give me that number. Let me try this.
Because really, that's going to be the only way not to charge him is from the DA's office.
So now, if they say, yeah, go ahead and rescind the warrant, how would that go?
You would just need to contact, you would need to use the EWI, contact the judge, and tell them.
Oh, and call them and be like, okay, I got that much.
But that needs to come from the charging authority, which is going to be the DA's office.
So I have the Fulton County case intake number. I don't know if that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just tell me that you need to speak to an attorney about the case, and they'll call you back.
They're not answering, so I'll see. If they don't answer, I guess I'm gonna have to take them and either that or let the warrant stand. I don't know what.
But I mean, the warrant's never going to go away, though. Like you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So this is a turned into a delicate situation that I
You must leave your phone number in order.
didn't know it would be.
I think you're still covered under probable cause because
Like, I don't know if I told you earlier, she gave a description of him, spelled out his name, and gave us his date of birth. So I'm like, unless she's just your mistress and she's just really that pissed off at you that she would go through all these lengths, it's no mistaken identity. It's
right.
so
I mean, he could have forced entry if he had a tool, or I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't think just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you
can't break a door down.
Right. And then the victim will have to explain that in court, you know.
All right.
Or maybe you can get her on the phone and add some clarity to the issue, and then just do a sub to it.
Cause do I have a phone number for her? Let me attempt to call her now and see what's going on. If not, then I'm gonna unfortunately have to take the long route and go through Grady and everything. But I'll see what she says about him being in a wheelchair, and then it is what it is. Hey, Miss J.
Please leave your message. Please leave your message.
Attempted the victim and no answer, of course. Shit. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take you today, sir.
Can I talk to whoever that guy was?
It's really nothing he can do, and he's the one that's telling me because you still have an active warrant, and that warrant isn't going anywhere. I've even went so far as to reach out to the district attorney and see if there's something that I could do, but they're not answering. So unfortunately, I had to take you. And
told me that I could provide documentation.
That's not a right here, right now matter. That's going to be a later on matter.
Can I talk to the
And
judge?
even still,
Can the judge?
and even so,
Can somebody like the judge
I'm
see
trying
me?
to tell you, and even so, you're in a wheelchair that doesn't conclusively prove that you can't force entry into a home. So, whenever these gentlemen are done,
Whenever
these gentlemen are done, we're
He's
gonna.
refusing all patient care. She doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to the hospital. He doesn't want us to check his blood pressure, blood sugar, or anything like that. He said he did not call us. That you guys called us.
Okay, no
He's
problem.
basically
Can I have his
refusing
license
all-
back? That's fine.
Yeah, I have that.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go downstairs, and you're gonna be transported to Grady, and then they'll clear you medically.
No, don't go. I don't want to go to Grady. I do not want to go to Grady.
That is the
I'll
one.
go with you then. I'll do whatever you suggested rather than go to Grady.
We're still gonna have to go to Grady regardless.
You want to go to the hospital for ambulance?
Why would we need to go to Grady? I'm sorry, what?
Because you fell on the floor. So you have to be medically cleared before we take you.
What does that mean? Does that mean I'm leaving in an ambulance right now? Or what?
No, I'm gonna transport you.
I cannot sit in a normal vehicle like that. I just.
All right, Carl, can you have Grady come, please?
I can't do that.
All right, Grady's gonna transport you.
No, I can't do that either. I'll get a bed sore. Don't you understand that?
How would you like to be transported to the hospital?
I want to talk to like a judge or something. Could I get like speak to like a magistrate or something? Like I want to get this resolved because somebody that can think critically.
I'm not understanding because you're saying that you had no muscle control, but yet you wheeled yourself from across the street and somehow got into.
I don't have muscle control after the thoracic 3 vertebrae, right? So I have hand control. I have hands. I have a
You're
license.
doing exactly what I just asked you to do before when you fell on the floor.
Yeah, because I'm balanced, right? When I have 2 hands here together, I always have to hold myself.
So that's one, and two.
What do you mean that's one?
And two, you're saying you can't sit down, but you have to sit in the
Because I'm on a
car.
specialized cushion. Do you see this cushion that I'm on right here? It's a specialized air cushion with like specialized compartments. I will get a bed sore if I sit on anything other than this.
Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't a bed sore when you sit or lay somewhere for like a very extended period of time?
It is.
It's not going to be an extended period of
start
time.
of that, I'm saying like there's a lot of medical things going on with me. Just throwing me into the back of a car is not going to help anything here.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
There's a lieutenant, or is there somebody else in this building I can talk to? Anybody else in this building that I can talk to?
401, 402. Can you meet me at 35 lobby? Or 403, whoever's available.
Or just wait for my lawyer to get here. That's like, or can I call my lawyer? Like anything other than throwing me.
I mean, you can call your lawyer, but like I said, the warrant is still outstanding, and you're still gonna have to go to jail.
So don't I have to go in front of like a judge or like be arraigned?
That'll be the next day. What is today? Thursday? It will most likely be tomorrow.
I just can't. There needs to be an exception because of my physical condition.
And that's. I'm pretty sure the jail has things that can accommodate you, and you will go with your chair. I'm not saying that I'm going to take you. Your chair's going to stay here. Your cushion's going to stay here, and you're just going to be asked out in the back seat of a car, and then in a hospital, and then whatever the case may be.
You're not explaining that to me as you're saying those statements, though, right? So I'm justified in not knowing that information.
Oh, my apologies. I thought that was kind of implied that where you go, your chair would go with you.
That's not implied to me at all. I haven't been in a police department my entire life. I can know any single thing about this life, right?
My apologies. I'm letting you know right now, your chair will go with you.
Yeah, I'd still love to speak with somebody like of higher tier. Like I simply cannot accept that like this is the remuneration for this after I've been in contact with you for like a month and a half.
You've been in contact with me for like a couple weeks.
Months are made of weeks, I guess, you know.
Any supervisor in there 35? Ten four.
Where's 1205?
So that's why I advise you, that's my sergeant, he'll be able to speak with you.
Can you call dispatch and figure out what's going on with our road?
Pretty crappy day, if I'm being honest.
So, long story short, he has a warrant for ag assault out of here, 411 Fredericksburg Drive, and he needs to be transported. And he's saying that he has obviously a medical condition and that he can't be transported.
I'm really saying that I'd like to speak to a judge or somebody who can adjudicate some aspect of this other than simply taking me to the hospital. Like this is. Like this is.
You better answer the phone.
Excuse me.
So really, I would just love some information.
Like, to a judge right now. You know when you go to court.
I don't know anything about this, honestly. Like this is a complete total surprise to me. I literally have been in communication with this gentleman for a month trying to figure out why in the world I have a warrant. I feel like I was tricked into coming here today.
Tricked into coming.
Yeah, because like he told me I could just come and sign some piece of paper because he didn't have any knowledge about what the warrant was. I have the email that I could show you.
Okay, did you recently get put in a wheelchair or what?
25 years ago.
25 years
When I
ago.
was shot when I was 18.
Okay, all right. Have we looked up this case number?
You said I kicked in a door?
I didn't say kicked in, I said forced entry was made.
Oh, so this is your report.
In the email you said you never talked to me or you don't remember anything about me, and that I could come down to sign a piece of paper to handle it all.
What's your name, sir?
Charles Reed.
Okay, what's your middle name?
Forrest, like Forrest Gump.
Gotcha.
So I don't understand is, are you saying that you filled out that police report?
That's my report, yes, sir.
So what's the issue today? Like, you requesting medical assistance? What's the issue with
He says that he can't be transported because he will get bed sores, and I've explained.
That's not the entirety of like what we're talking about right here. What I'm asking is, please don't throw me in the back of your car, or else like my medical condition will exacerbate and become a problem.
So then I said we could get him to go with Grady, and he says he can't go with Grady.
That's just as bad as what I'm saying. And instead, what I've asked is just to speak to somebody who can critically think about this and tell me some other information other than that.
Okay, so you do have a warrant, all right, for arrest for aggravated assault. Okay, do you need to go to the hospital today?
I don't believe that I need to go to the hospital. But again, I'm a paraplegic. I can't feel that I have a broken bone. I can't feel that I'm bleeding. You know, I can't feel those things. So unless I have the opportunity to like inspect myself, I can't answer that question.
He needs to get cleared before he go to Florida.
Right. I don't know how administratively a lot of this process goes though. So like, you maybe feel dumb for not knowing that I can't speak to the judge today. I'm sorry. But is there somebody else that can look into this somehow or determine that? I don't know. Is there somebody I can talk to critically about this? I guess I don't know. Is what I'm asking. Like I don't understand what's happening.
Yes, the judge today, you're gonna go down Fulton County. We ain't gotta throw you in the police car. We have it. So check it out. Yeah, if you don't need to go to the hospital today, nothing like that, you gotta answer for it.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer for it. How can I do that? Can I stand in front of somebody and talk to them about it now? Like
You can't do it right here, right now that I explained to you. You must go through the whole entire process, meaning getting booked in, taken to jail, going to your first appearance, and then you'll speak to somebody. They'll give you a bond, they'll schedule a court hearing, and then this is when I told you, bring all your documentation. You told me that you went to Grady, that you were shot, and all of that, and that they would then, okay, go further into it, dig into it.
You say you've been like this for 25 years?
25 years. I got murdered when I was 18. I'm 43 right now.
Wait, what?
I was shot on the pavement, like on Moreland Avenue.
You just said
Pulled out,
you
died. Woke up in Grady with my chest plate open. It sucked.
You just said you were murdered.
I was murdered.
You take medication or anything?
I take I take like mental medication, but like
Okay,
body-wise.
what medical conditions do you have?
I don't have any physical medical conditions I'm dealing with right now.
No. Okay. Okay, well, I don't see no issue why you can't take me downstairs.
I was telling him. So
I don't understand what does it mean taking downstairs.
to take you to Grady to get cleared, and then we'll start the process by taking you to Fulton
Can I
County.
decline going to Grady? That's just not beneficial for my health.
That's not negotiable. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna extend the process. Because if I take you to Fulton County, they're gonna ask you all these medical questions. You'll answer them, and if for any reason they deem you gotta go to Grady, now I gotta take you from Fulton County to Grady, get you medically cleared from Grady, and take you back to Fulton County. I'm skipping out that one process by taking you straight to Grady, getting you medically cleared, and taking you back to Fulton County. If you understand what I just said.
Yeah.
So I'm actually skipping the little middleman.
So how do we get there? Like, what's the
So can this cushion, this medical cushion, be removed from the chair?
Yes, my belt.
I can put that into the police car that you'll be transported to, so you can sit on that if that's what's gonna.
Can I transfer into the car? I mean, like,
We'll assist you into getting into the car, and when we get into Grady, we'll assist you in getting out of the car.
okay.
So
But I can't wheel and move at the same time. Like, I can't do that.
what do you mean will and move?
Like, I can't push with the handcuffs on. I can't move out of my chair with the handcuffs.
I will. You can push yourself, or I can wheel you, whatever one you feel most comfortable with. All right, you can wait in front of the elevator right there. You tell me you don't. Sir, 1 second, sir.
You don't want to go to the hospital?
I do not want to go to the hospital.
Would you sign a patient refusal that you refuse to go to the hospital?
Why would I need to sign that? Like, why?
Because we can, we offer, I'm asking you, do you need to go to the hospital?
I do not need to go to the hospital.
And you're not going to the hospital against medical advice. So if anything happened, anything broke, something happens to you in jail,
I mean,
we're not responsible.
isn't he taking me to the hospital?
Yeah, but this is on their end. That's the fire department end. You and me are going to the hospital, yes. But they're saying that they're not calling for you to go to the hospital, that I'm taking you to the hospital. So that's all it is. So it's just releasing them from liability that you denied
Aren't
to
you
go
the same people
with them.
though? I just don't.
We're the same department, but we work for the same city, but we're different departments. That's obviously the fire department, and I am the police department.
So no. So what do I need to do?
If you would like to sign, then you refuse.
I don't want to sign that.
Yeah, he just walked
If you don't want to sign,
back
that's
there
fine.
somewhere. Basically.
I'm sorry. Patient refusing to go to the hospital against medical advice, refuse all vitals before, refuse anything to be checked on him, and he's also refusing to sign his patient refusal. Where's the witness? Patient representative.
Go ahead, 653. Show me moving a 90,
So Grady is here. So, like I said, whatever is going to be the most comfortable for you to get to Grady is going to be either with them in the back of their ambulance, where you could actually lay down and possibly be more comfortable.
That's very uncomfortable.
Or we can go in the police car and I'll take the
seat.
Sure, we'll have a police car come over and you'll see, but it's going to be a back seat of a car. It's going to be.
I can't get into the back seat of a car. The door doesn't open up wide enough for me.
You got to pick one, either the car or Grady. It can't. There is no in between.
Said that he was.
So basically, he has a warrant for ag assault, criminal trespass out of College Park. It was my report. I didn't say kick the door. I said forced entry. So it was forced entry. The woman claims that he assaulted her and
But
choked
anyway,
her.
he got a warrant.
Yeah, so
Okay,
he got a warrant. So now he's trying to go. He says he doesn't want to go in the car. He doesn't want to go in Grady. He says he wants to see a judge now to forego the whole process. I explained to him, you got to go through the whole thing of getting cleared, go to Fulton County and get booked. You got your first appearance.
Well, why does he gotta get cleared? To go to jail?
Because first he just fell down just now a couple minutes ago, and then just with this him being in the wheelchair. So because I don't want him to go to Fulton and they'll say, all right, take him to Grady, when I could have just took him to Grady in the first place. But I have nothing but time to waste. If he wants to go straight to jail, I can do that.
Oh, now how did you get stuck with transport? Is he
No,
what you got going on?
he's not
You broke
transport. No, he came in to settle the matter with the whole warrant.
83, okay.
All right. So now that's why
So you came to turn yourself in?
he came to talk to me about the warrant. So I asked him some questions.
Well, he said he had no recollection of me or anything, and that I could come in to clear it up, that I could sign a sheet of paper to clear it up. And so I just simply came in because, of course, it's mistaken identity, and so now I've been thrown on the ground.
Need us call us back.
Thrown on the ground.
You were thrown on the ground? That's where you were.
Well, I was standing here, and I was like, I'm going to fall on the ground, and you let me fall on the ground. So you're right, you did not throw me on the ground. I'm sorry.
So are you going to go to the hospital, go get seen?
I do not want to go to the hospital. It's incredibly uncomfortable for me to be in any vehicle other than my vehicle. That's why it's a special vehicle with hand controls and all that stuff. In any chair, except for my chair, because I have severe scoliosis. I'm a truly paraplegic. That probably means a lot to you guys. But me being in any situation other than this wheelchair,
You go ahead and take him in the clip. Trying to.
If you don't go to jail today, you're gonna go to jail eventually.
And we're trying to accommodate you. The next officer
Because
is.
you have a warrant, it has to, even if it's mistaken identity, that's something that you have to clear with the judge. So you'll have to get booked in, you'll have to go through the whole motion.
yeah, I mean, I'm okay
So you
with
can
that.
do that today, or you can do that another day if you don't feel like going to jail today. I'm willing to let you go same way you just came, because we could always come get you another day, but if you want to get this out of the way.
I mean, is there a way that I can like get a court appearance and just like
You have to go to jail.
Once you have a
I
warrant.
understand that. Is there a way that I can get just like on a date and say, hey, let me show up at 10:30 a.m. and
The only way to do that is you have to turn yourself in, you gotta go through the process, you gotta go to Fulton County, and then their judge in Fulton will go ahead and release you, make another court date, give you a signature bond, or do whatever they're gonna do. But, you know, that first initial process.
So how can I do that in a way that just protects my body the most?
So
You're fine. I'm not.
So let me ask you if this is something that could work. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Can he? Because he says he has a specialized car that he operates. Can he take himself to Fulton County and we meet him there and we do the whole thing? Or no? Okay, I tried.
I'm fine doing everything right now. I'm not trying to hide from a responsibility. It's clear mistaken identity.
We're attempting to accommodate
Can I just finish my statement? I'm very willing to answer to it and talk to me, but I can't do it in a way that's going to like break my leg or break my hip or give me or give me an abrasion that's going to turn into a bed sore or things like that. I would love to deal with it. I've been trying desperately to deal with it for a month.
So the only option is the back of the police car, which is a good firm hard seat. It's firm. The ride is about 15 minutes. You'll get there, you'll get booked in, and then like I said, they'll have you see the judge, first appearance, first thing in the morning, and
I'd have to spend the night.
You'll have to probably spend the night.
I simply couldn't do that.
So then, here's my other recommendation, and my final recommendation is turn yourself in tonight around 3 in the morning. That way they can take you to Fulton and you're there right on top of court.
Well, can I like meet them? I appreciate that, first of all. But can I like meet them there, or are there mechanics behind that?
Because regardless of the matter, you still got to get booked in here as well. You got to get booked, you got to get fingerprinted, all the questions, everything you got to answer downstairs, and then you got to go to Fulton County, and then you're going to go through the whole same process of book, and then you got to wait for first appearance in the morning, and then that's when you'll see the judge for your bond, for your first appearance. They'll let you go on bond or whatever the case may be, and then they'll schedule the court date. They'll let you know everything, and then from then on, that's when I told you. You said you have all these documents, you have all this proof and stuff.
I don't have documents. I'm just a guy. I mean, like I have to go get over.
All right, so what are we doing? You want to just get it over with now?
No, it's like
Where do you live?
I live in downtown, like by Grand Park. Yeah. No, so I mean, if I could, if you would let me go and come back, like you said, at 3 a.m. or something like that, that would at least give me an opportunity to like take care of my urinary situation, go to the bathroom, eat. You know, I mean,
I'm good with that. Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
But turn yourself in.
Because the warrant's not going anywhere.
I mean, the whole reason I'm here is because I tried to move my passport.
Right,
And they were like,
but this is why I'm telling you, if you want it to be smooth, the best thing is come in the middle of the night.
yeah.
That way it's almost the morning. They'll bring you in, book you in, they'll take you to Fulton, and then you'll see the judge first thing in the morning. It's not a lot of time in between.
Right.
You won't even have time to sleep because it'll be to see the judge.
And you'll be in your chair, so you won't have to worry about being uncomfortable moving
Okay, so
around.
I should come back like here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like right in here? Is there a way that I can get your card?
I won't be here tonight, but you just come in. Just come in.
I know, I just don't want to get thrown on the ground by somebody
No, you
again.
won't. You won't.
Well,
You
that's
won't.
what I thought the first time.
Listen, you'll come in, there's gonna be somebody here in the middle of the night. You're gonna come in and tell them that you have a warrant, you're here alert, but you're here to turn yourself in. They're gonna pull your name, they're gonna see you have the warrant, they're gonna escort you downstairs, take you down, we got an elevator, they'll take you downstairs, they'll go ahead and book you in, and then go ahead and take you to Fulton County. Once you get to Fulton, they'll drop you off. Those guys, when you go to intake, You'll see that, you gotta go through it and say, the nurse is gonna say, give you a medical history, you're gonna tell them everything's okay, and then as soon as that's done, they're gonna go ahead and send you up, because by that time, it's gonna be morning time for court. And then the judge will see you, and then the judge will say, okay, signature,
Hey, how you doing?
bond, whatever. The judge, you're not a career criminal or killer or anything, so it's probably, they do anything from a signature bond to a very, very low bond. And then you'll get out of jail.
I'm assuming you've never been in any issues with the police before?
You have, but
What, traffic citations?
I can't even think of anything. No.
Then, like you said, either signature bond or extremely low bond.
yeah.
How did this happen? Like, did somebody just?
As I mentioned before, the young lady, she gave me your name, spelled it out.
You went over there and talked to her?
She spelled it out and she described your appearance to me.
She said wheelchair.
She didn't say wheelchair, she just gave me your appearance.
Don't discuss the case. Don't discuss the case.
So, other than
But
that,
that's it. So,
Can I have my keys and my phone?
I think
I never took your keys, I do have your phone.
I think that's the best bet, for you to just turn yourself in the middle of the night. All right?
Did you know all this when you were telling me to come here?
It doesn't matter whether you know it or not. The job,
I know, it's just
our
like-
job is to take people into custody. So whatever means you got here, but because of your situation, he's accommodating you by not letting you have to stay in Fulton and be uncomfortable all night tomorrow.
Thank you.
Now we're giving you the opportunity to, willingly come in at 3 a.m. We got a current address on him?
I can get one.
Let's get a current address on
you
him.
do.
We're gonna get a current address on you.
This is your current address?
We want you to willingly turn yourself in tonight. That way we can get it over and you can be done with this and not have to worry about it. Okay? And then if you can't turn yourself in, you need to. But remember, we could always go get you. But we don't want to do that. We want
And
you
then
to
that
just
would be
turn
less
yourself
accommodating.
Well, yeah, I get that. It's like it hasn't happened like 9 months ago. It seems like it
Right, I
would have kind of happened then. I don't know.
in. I understand, but
And can I sue the person who did this? That's my.
That's gonna be up to
Yeah.
between you and the civil attorney or whatever the hell is gonna be between that.
All right, well, thank you very much.
all right, so good luck.
Suspect has a pending felony assault warrant. Please like and subscribe.